Yo, 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 YouTube, what's up? This video here is a tag video. I believe was started by Who Dat Comics, but I was tagged by none other than the great legend, to show your top 5 comics that would never leave your collection. Even though my entire collection is with me until the end, none of these books will ever leave my hands unless I give them away in AAOKs. But other than that, these books will always stay in my collection. But to be fun, I went ahead and picked out 5 books that I know I definitely would never sell. 2 of them are basically the same issue number, so I included them as one, just to kind of show them off. But let's go ahead and get started. Up first is my Walking Dead 100 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, graded 9.9 by PGX. Yeah, I know PGX, but signed by Robert Kirkman. Signed right there. Love this book. That book and the next book I'm going to show you are the ones I'm considering as one. First appearance of Negan, signed by Robert Kirkman, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, 9.9. I mean, you can't beat that. But I got such a great deal on this that I bought these two as a package deal. So there's that. And then there's this one, issue 100. Signed at the 2012 Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con, by Robert Kirkman, issue 100. I got these both in a package deal. Saw them on eBay. I forget what I paid. It was crazy cheap. It was under, like, I want to say it was like under 150, 175 shipped for both these books. The poor kid was having to pay for school and he needed to get rid of some books, so fortunate for me, but unfortunate for him, I came along and I was able to snag these up. So that's number 5 of 5. Number 4, of course, would be, I always show off my raw copies, but I do have a graded 7.5 Hansi. My Hansi, once I hit 20, they will never leave my collection in AAOKs or any fashion. They will never leave my collection. They're too hard to come by now, and they're getting real pricey on eBay. So, unless, you know, I find some out in the wild, it's going to be a while before I get them too, probably. So, but yeah, 7.5 Hansi. Yeah, just a book that's, I feel, is super rare because you don't see that many, and pretty excited to have this in my collection. So this is number 4. Number 3 on my list of top 5 that will never leave my collection is my Ms. Marvel number 1 sketch variant done by signed by Stan Lee, and just a great Michael Turner cover. Just the way that it's a sketch cover, the Ms. Marvel is in yellow and Stan Lee's signature is in black Sharpie. And it really just pops on this cover. Like, his signature just pops. I haven't seen very many of these on eBay, of the Stan Lee signature series. Or not signature, Stan Lee signature series, but the Stan Lee signed. So, this book will never leave my collection. Just a beautiful cover done by Michael Turner and signed by Stan Lee. Just, this comic's never going to leave my collection at all, period. So, beautiful cover, awesome signature. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Here's number 4 on my list. Of course, you know I'm going to show this. Giant Size X-Men number 1. The first appearance of the entire new team. First appearance of Storm, Colossus, Thunderbird, and Nightcrawler. Second appearance of Wolverine. Just a huge X-Men fan, my favorite group. Wolverine is my favorite character, so of course this book is never going to leave my collection. It took too long to get it, and my collection is where it's going to stay. And one day it'll be my wife's, and she can do with it what she wants, but I doubt she'll get rid of it. But just an awesome book. It's not in best condition. It's probably mid to upper mid grade, probably 6.5, maybe 7 if I got it cleaned and pressed. But beautiful book. Super stoked to have it. Never leave in my collection. Okay, and of course, you guys know what my #1 book in my collection is. It'll never leave. I've shown this many times, and I never get tired of seeing it. And yes, it is a CGC qualified, but I do not care. It is Incredible Hulk 181 6.0 qualified, meaning it's missing the value stamp. But I do not care. I am not a grade Nazi. I am not, as long as it's, it's not complete, but the story's complete. The cover presents pretty well. So, super stoked to have this book in my collection. This is a book that I've wanted for a long time, and then when I got it, I stared at it for days. I literally stared at it for days. Like, I would sit on my couch, and it would be on my coffee table on this little stand, and I would just literally look at it, and my wife's like, when are you going to put it away? I'm like, well, when I'm done staring at it. But super stoked to have this book. It's always on display in my room, and but yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for the tag, Legend. Appreciate it. So I'm just going to make this an open tag. So anybody that watches this video and wants to make top 5 books that'll never leave your collection, go ahead and show it. I'd love to see it. It's started by Who Dat Comics. But yeah, thanks, Legend. Thanks, Who Dat, for starting a tag. Thanks, Legend, for tagging me. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just awesome books. I'll just recap. This is my #1 book that'll never leave. Of course, my Giant Size X-Men is the 2nd book. My #3 is, of course, my Miss Marvel #1, 2nd print variant, signed by Stan Lee and sketch cover by Michael Turner. Of course, Hansi will never leave my collection. Even my raw copies, I'm done doing AOKs with them. I'm just now keeping them in my collection. And of course, we have The Walking Dead #100, signed by Robert Kirkman, 9.9, and then the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, signed by Robert Kirkman, created 9.9. Just an awesome book. First appearance of Negan. And these books will never leave my collection. Anyways, guys, it's a Junkie. Thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. And it's a Junkie, and I'm out. Peace.